Well, the project started not so much because I'm a big fan of Star Wars, but because I really am interested in whatever remains of all the media and films and TV we watch. And by accident, I found out through a tourist photograph that maybe there would be these set designs abandoned in the desert. So I thought it was really interesting to go and see if it was true, because it's quite incredible to find very old set designs just left in the desert. So I went in Tunisia and actually found 3 locations which were very interesting. And so I took this series of photographs which we have here in the exhibition. One is quite well known from the tourist guides, and so quite a few tourists know it. And it's an entire little village with robots. But the site I liked most was the one that is completely destroyed, and you can just see bits of rooms popping out of dunes, and that might be covered now. And I thought that was very interesting because it's more abstract. It was very eerie, and it was quite exciting actually. Not so much because I remember the scenes of the films, but because you're obviously in the desert, so that's already amazing. And then suddenly you see something that's quite iconic, but it also looks a bit like a land art piece because they're all huge, and because the desert makes anything, even rubbish, look very beautiful. There is something amazing when you're actually there. That you can't really feel in the photographs, in fact. There's 2 things that I think are very interesting. One is, in fact, that you find something that you thought was just in your imagination, and suddenly you actually find some sort of biological decay, ruins of something that you just imagined from a while ago. So that's very strange because it creates a clash in your head. And then there is this thing that is very interesting, how your memory of a film still keeps exactly the same, and the movie sets are obviously just so frail and ephemeral that their timing is much more real, so there is this thing as well. And the other interesting thing is that when we travel, of course, we go and look for ruins. So I was looking a lot at traveling photography from last century. And in a way, it's very similar to the photographs I was taking, because, of course, if you just take photographs of ruins and you're traveling like a tourist, it feels similar, but they're not real ruins, although they are. So there's something interesting about that.